From 50 people at their first show to now over 150 at their most recent shows, Long Live says the evolution and celebration of jazz music right here in Roxbury is just getting started. If you want to enter the illusion, you can do so 7 days a week. You can purchase tickets online, and for more information, you can look at our website, whdh.com. If you want to visit the crypt in the daylight, you can do so any day of the week. But if you want to visit after dark, you have until this Saturday. As insurance rates rise, more people on the road are choosing less coverage. At Long Live Roxbury, a new flavor of jazz has taken the stage. Organizers say this free event series showcases all kinds of jazz fusion, continuing Roxbury's long tradition of music.
When I first looked at this building, it was still beautiful, but it was a blighted building. To see that transform into coming in and seeing live music and people who walked here from the neighborhood, that to me does a lot.
Professor of ethnomusicology at BU, Michael Quintero, says that for many Latino communities, especially in the mid-20th century, jazz became a way for them to celebrate their cultural identity.
In Boston, historically, there was a smaller Black population and a smaller Latino population, although there has been a really, really strong Puerto Rican presence in Boston for a really long time. Jazz became a really important resource for some of these musicians to engage in a type of experimental, decolonial type of musical practice.
Today, that musical outlet continues in a blend of soul and cultural fusion. Puerto Rican composer and drummer David Rivera discovered his love for performing right here in Boston.
Even though I'm from Puerto Rico, Boston is my beginnings as a musician. I like improvisation, I like, the freedom of jazz and the freedom of Latin music.
With only 2 years under its belt, Feldman says this new event series has already made it possible for visitors to escape the world and immerse themselves in music.
What I want people to feel is what I feel. When I come in this space on a Thursday night or the occasional Saturdays, forget all of that stuff and you're just completely present because the music takes you over.
From 50 people at their first show to now over 150 at their most recent shows, Long Live says the evolution and celebration of jazz music right here in Roxbury is just getting started. For BUTV, I'm Jezelle Anim-Addo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The drums, saxophones, and trumpets play in harmony, performing the unreleased music of Roxbury jazz musician Makonda Ken McIntyre, who passed away in 2001. The creator of the ensemble, John Kordaleski, says their goal is to bring jazz back into the community.
Our aim kind of is to play music on the same level as what you might pay $100 for someplace else, and to play it, have it available for free in Roxbury.
City Strings United, a nonprofit youth program, often plays with the Makonda Project, and its founder, Bithia Israel, loved music growing up but couldn't afford lessons. That's a big reason why she started the program.
Decided to offer it to young people so that they could also experience the exhilaration of music. We need to still bridge the barrier between live music access and being the public, just kind of like make it as accessible as possible.
And for some audience members, it's not just about the music.
So it's not only if you're a musician and can play an instrument, but I think it's also for all kinds of creatives. Definitely a space to be inspired and to feel inspired.
The project says they take pride in being a place where all kinds of people can meet and enjoy the music together.
There's, it's a diverse crowd, and everybody's cool with each other. I think he would be very happy to know that the community in Boston has been listening to his music all this time.
Data shows that almost 70% of adults say that music helps to improve their mood and to build community. And the Makonda Project says they will continue to bring music back into Roxbury for as long as possible. For BNN, I'm Jezelle Anim-Addo.
Now, it takes 4,368 meals to feed a family of 4 for 1 year.
Volunteers at the Greater Boston Food Bank say they are working at full speed. They are the largest hunger relief organization in New England, serving about 190 communities. And people pitching in are a key part in getting the job done.
Volunteers save us actually about $1 million worth of labor a year, just with how much they are packing, everything that they're doing with us.
Circle K Suffolk is a community service group from Suffolk University, and Vice President Miranda Knapp says it is important to give back, especially during the holiday season.
I think it's so important that we show love for our community, and some people that are less fortunate and maybe not feel that love, if we can do something like stacking bread in boxes or counting oatmeal, something as simple as that can make sure they're fed during a time like this is really important.
In one shift, these volunteers packed about 11,000 pounds of food. But while the food is moving through the food bank, organizers say nutrition and food quality is still key.
The majority of our inventory is nutritious foods that are made available to the public through our distribution partners. We should all have access to a balanced meal.
With Thanksgiving being one of the busiest times of the year, the Greater Boston Food Bank is all hands on deck. Even though they are booked out for the next couple of months, if you are interested in becoming a volunteer, you can find more information on their website at my.gbfb.org. For BUTV 10, I'm Jezelle Anim-Addo.